Hi everyone, I'm Callie and welcome to You So Can. Today we're talking needles, jabby needles. Using the right needle for your project is super important. It helps join two pieces of fabric together by stabbing that thread in the fabric. So you want something that's going to easily slide through the fabric without damaging the fibers or creating too large of a hole. And it also needs to carry the thread smoothly without damaging it while sewing. There are different types and sizes of needles for different types of fabric. The European system goes from 60 to 110 and the American system goes from 8 to 18. Both systems lower the number, smaller the needle. So basically, if you're sewing a delicate fabric, you wouldn't want to use a 110-18 denim needle because that's some big shit. You want to match the needle to your type of project. So here are some types that you will frequently use. Universal needles are the most commonly used needle. They can be used for woven, synthetics, and some knits. Ballpoint needles has a more rounded tip which pushes the fibers apart instead of cutting them, which makes it ideal for knit fabrics. Stretch needles has a special scarf which helps prevent skip stitches when used with lycra, power net, and two-way stretch, knits, spandex, and of course elastic. Besides the obvious, it also works for densely woven fabrics like heavy twill, canvas, and other heavy shit because it has a reinforced shank. It can also be used when you have to go through a fuck ton of layers. Leather needles can also be used for vinyl or some, that type of upholstery, Microtex needles are very slim needles that are for modern fibers and microfibers that have a high thread count. It also works well in like batiks and silks. I heard it's great for sewing lingerie, but don't quote me. I try to change my needles out after every 8 hours of sewing or after each project. Also, if I hit a shit ton of pins. Having a dull, bent, or burr needle can cause fabric damage and just more problems. But if you're having uneven or skip stitches, it's most likely caused by an incorrect needle size or type. If you're ever unsure about what needle to use for what, you can always test that shit on a piece of scrap fabric, which is a great practice to get into regardless. Well, that's all I've got today for needles. Y'all are doing great. Remember, this is a journey and it's about progress, even if it's taken in baby steps. Share with me your makes on Instagram using hashtag YouSoCan and follow me at you.so.can. Be excellent to each other. Bye-bye.